all life starts from a single cell. A single cell grows further to form a fetus, and finally a baby is born. Now, after a baby is born, with time, the baby grows into a toddler, then he grows into a teenager, and finally reaches adulthood. Now, during the growing years, or even after that, suppose while cycling, you fall down and bruise your skin. What will happen? The bruise will eventually get healed up. Also, there are a fixed number of cells present in the body. But we've discussed this before, that there are millions of cells that die every minute. So what is responsible to maintain the constant number of cells in the body? Let us take the example of red blood cells. See, the total number of red blood cell is constant in the body. It is about 5 millions per millimeter cube. Now what happens when red blood cells die? It needs to be replaced so that the total number of red blood cells remain constant. So what is responsible, or who is responsible for the replacement? Well, cell division is responsible for this. One cell divides to form two cells divide to form 4 divides to form 8, and this process continues, and so the number of cells in the body remains constant. See, RBCs have a total lifespan of 120 days. Old worn-out RBCs die. It is replaced by new RBCs because of cell division. Cell division causes the formation of new cells so that the number of cells in the body remains fixed. Repair of the wounded part is also facilitated by cell division. Cell division is also behind growth of the body. See, one cell divides to form 2, 2 divides to form 4, and that is how a little baby gradually grows into a toddler. Again, the number of cells in the toddler's body increases due to cell division, and that causes him to grow into a teenager and finally reach adulthood. Now, cell division does not only cause growth in a baby to form an adult, it also is responsible for the development of a fetus into a baby. See? All the different parts of the body are also formed because of cell division. So the purpose of cell division is to cause growth to the body, to repair worn-out cells or damaged cells, replace dead worn-out cells so that the number of cells in the body can be maintained and can be constant in the body, and also development of a single cell into a fetus, and from a fetus into a baby by the development of all the organs. Now, see, lizards can shed off their tail, and they can also reform their tail back. Is it an example of replacement, or is it an example of repair? What happens in our case? If you get a cut in your hand, then the cut slowly gets healed, or the cut slowly gets repaired. And this repair is facilitated by cell division. Now, what happens in case of a lizard? See, an entire organ regrows. Can our entire organ regrow? What if our thumb gets cut in an accident? Will the thumb regrow back? No. A new thumb will not replace the old thumb. But in case of the lizard, yes, a new tail has replaced the old tail. So replacement has caused the reforming back of the tail in the lizard. Now in prokaryotic organism, cell division also causes asexual reproduction when new life is formed. Now, why does growth cease as one reaches adulthood? Well, this is because the rate of cell division decreases and it is enough to cause replacement of dead, worn-out cells, but it is not enough to cause growth in the body.